Repleh County Archives 2 is a fresh, psychological Roblox horror game made by the same people who made a stereotypical obby. This is the sequel to the first game, Repleh County Archives, and I think more people need to know about this game because it's great. It has a creative story, and it actually managed to startle me despite being multiplayer. A lot of people say that the reason why Roblox horror games aren't typically scary is because the multiplayer aspect takes away from the isolation of traditional horror, but in this case, I legitimately started to feel immersed in this game. I felt the same confusion that my character felt during the ending. Overall, this game deserves more attention because if more people knew about good Roblox horror games, then maybe they'd stop giving attention to bad games, like Weird Strict Dad. Maybe they'll stop commentating. Breadian, it's just a Roblox horror game. Stop critiquing it. I like this game. You're not validating my own personal opinion. Stop. Oh yeah, anyways, I'm Breadian, and I talk about niche Roblox games, and today I'm talking about Repleh County Archives. Make sure to subscribe and check out my other videos on niche Roblox horror games. Let's get right into it.
Boy.
Repleh County Archives starts out with you in your room, where you receive word via television broadcast telling you to stay indoors because fugitives are on the loose. Periodically throughout the game, you'll see the lights of police cars zooming past your street, which is a really nice atmospheric touch. You do some standard Roblox horror game chores, you know, the good old hold, eat a clean trash. Don't we just love that? There's this little package on your dresser that your parents got you as a birthday gift, leaving you a note that says not to open it. You then get another ominous television broadcast telling you that anybody who owns a VR headset needs to hand it over to the Central Task Force. You know, the guys from the SCP Foundation. Your package starts beeping, you open it, and it's a bomb. Is that noise coming from the box? It's a bomb. Please be a bomb. Please be a bomb.
It's just a bomb.
Actually, no, it's the ominous headset in question, but still. You then hear some gunshots and turn off the lights.
Oh, damn.
Damn. Oh my. That's a little much.
You can't have in Detroit.
Oh my god. You get a final television broadcast proclaiming that Repleh County doesn't exist. Then you hear an intruder inside of your house and duck inside of a room called the gun closet. Like, bro, ain't no way. You can't just call it a walk-in closet. In fact, the entire room is just empty apart from some bare shelves, and the gun, of course. What a goofy house. You then go to investigate and you get shot. That's the ending. There's also an Easter egg where if you input a specific number into the telephone, you get to view the police report. But I didn't feel like replaying the entire game, so we just looked it up on TikTok. Overall, a really short and sweet game. Didn't overstay its welcome and didn't force me to buy a revive like most horror games would, so that's a plus. I just got to have a nice little quickie with my bro. Repleh County Archives 2 was released shortly after its predecessor and is the main reason why I was inspired to make this video. The game follows a similar story, albeit from a cop's perspective. Again, like its previous installment, Repleh County Archives 2 is multiplayer, and once again, it seems to work somewhat well. The game has nice, full cutscenes, music, and voice acting, which gives me the impression that they saw the success in the first game and rolled with it. The game takes place from the POV of a body cam, blurring the faces of the NPCs to achieve this effect. Although, admittedly, it starts doing this before the body cam is equipped to your person. Not sure if this was an intentional stylistic choice or whatnot. Like, are we just in Jim's computer where random things are just covered with black squares? Are we about to encounter a door's entity? Anyways, you go clock into work and put on your gear, where the game switches to a body cam perspective. Also, every player has their own unique locker that only they can open. The lockers are big enough to fit a person inside of. You're able to lock yourself inside of your own locker and trap yourself because your partner on the outside won't be able to open it. We ended up restarting because I forgot the common trope where Roblox horror games teleport everybody once one person gets to a checkpoint, whatever. After getting into your cruiser, you and your partner decide to do some traffic stops where you get some dialogue options that involve you guys voting on whether or not what to say, like Telltale Games. Also, yeah, just like Telltale Games, your choices do not matter, but I appreciate it that it's more than just a static cutscene. And it helps with the immersion a little. Your first traffic stop is fine, but then the second one takes place late at night and the guy's acting a little sussy. He's a previous offender and has a broken headlight. Nothing too bad on its own, but this is a horror game and clearly this is building towards something. Afterwards, you head back into the station and write some reports on the keyboard. Once again, nice immersion that you're doing here. Keep up with that game. Keep going, I'm about to bust.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? I need to get your ass.
Afterwards, you get a report that there's some noise complaint or whatever at the residence of the dude who you stopped earlier. It's almost like the residents are evil. Outside his house is a car fire, and upon forcing entry, you're met with a bunch of writing upon the walls, saying stuff like, "They are watching," or whatever. I like how the house was built, but I wish that there was stuff for you to actually pick up or investigate while you're searching around the house, you know? Like, I wanted to see more of what was happening, which is kind of why I picked up on the fact that the wall graffiti is just the same 4 decals, repeated over and over again. You investigate the bathroom to the grim revelation that the homeowner had an itch on the roof of his mouth that only a double-barrel shotgun could reach. When trying to leave, you're met with the loud-ass gunshots again. Then the TV turns on with the broadcast stating that Repleh County does not exist and that all the residents need to walk outside of their homes and surrender. Yeah, I trust these people with my life just about as much as I trust Rogert to give good, honest opinions on Roblox horror games. Basically, what I'm gathering here is that the Central Task Force is trying to contain the VR headset pandemic by erasing Repleh County off of the map. However, this seems a bit odd because there's things like relatives, postal addresses, businesses, online presence, etc. that basically proves that this wouldn't work. This game was shown to me via a TikTok, and when it got to the Repleh County police doesn't exist bit, I genuinely thought that it was going to reveal that the main character was hallucinating and ended up breaking into someone's house and shooting someone. You try calling dispatch, but there's no response. You then get the option to either join the guy in the bathtub with a shotgun, or you can take action. Apparently, the majority of players decided to join the guy in the bathtub, which surprised me. I mean, there's nothing wrong joining another guy in the bathtub, but
Yeah, that brother's starving.
but come on, were you all just massive fans of Jim's computer? After you decide to take action, you walk a few feet outside of the house and you get shot and die. So your Telltale game style choices are die or die. Lovely. The game ends off with a cutscene briefly showing the ensuing chaos being washed over Repleh County, aka the county that doesn't exist. Overall, this game was pretty solid. It was short and sweet, just like the first one. 2 quickies back to back, beautiful.
Stop it. Get some help.
I saw a couple people complaining that the game was too short and nothing happened in it, but to that I ask, what kind of horror games do you prefer? Do you just play Weird Strict Dad and die over and over again 900 times? The game's building looks solid, the GUIs are smooth, and the cutscenes are nice as well. Honestly, Repleh County Archives 1 and 2 are nice, short stories that don't overstay their welcome and tell a nice little concept. They're unique and fun with friends. Would highly recommend them. I also didn't have to buy a single revive. I'm not sure how these game developers are making money. Alright, as usual, I'm Breadian and I talk about niche Roblox games. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos since my content often covers niche topics and isn't likely to reach many people without shares. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Not spin and just spam click.
Yes, it is actually more damage efficient.
Ow,
Got it! Oh, you...
you blew. Oh wait, if I put a dynamite in the corner, can I like go up? Like straight up?
Dude, I can go up!
Are you okay? Let's do it.
How do we do that again? How did you do that?
What?